Hi, I'm DIW official Brandon Blade. You watch Buster H.R. Johnson on Houston.
Ernie the Catt lad, you know, he didn't mind kicking you, punching you. Then later on in his career, he used that big stick in his thumb. He taped to his thumb and he gouged your eyes with it. Oh, he was a tough guy. Here you see him punching away at Dirty Dick Murdock. Now Murdock's on his feet and he's punching. That's what I like about Dirty Dick Murdock. He earned them spurs, partner. Dirty Dick Murdock. He's also a Texan. There we have a bunch of Texans in there. Ernie the Big Cat from Orange, Texas. Dirty Dick Murdock and his pal and buddy, the American Dream, both Texans. The only Texan we don't have in there, the only one that's not a Texan, is our good friend Seaman Thomas. Seaman Thomas. There that Murdock is taking a lot of punishment here. Let me tell you, Ernie Ladd was dishing it out this night. See that? For a guy his size, I tell you, nobody it seemed could move as fast as the Tiger Cat. 6'9", 315 pounds. He used to tell me in the dressing room, Bob, he says, I was the fastest tackle in pro football. And I tell you, watch him in action here, I believe it. Look at that, punching in there. Dirty Dick Murdock's got him there. I seen in the background. Dirty Dick went somewhere else. Oh, there's Dirty Dick, and it's Dusty Rhodes in there working over Ernie the Big Cat. Now, at this stage in the game, they got Big Cat, and they were working him over pretty good. In the meantime, Seaman R. Thomas is in the corner watching this whole thing, and, of course, he doesn't like Ernie Ladd anyway, and so they had a little trouble tagging up here. See, Ernie is clawing his way to that corner trying to get a tag, but Seaman pushed it off. He said he didn't want to tag right at that moment. Now, I don't know whether that was right or wrong, but anyway, Seaman and Ernie at this point, at this stage, in this wrestling match, we're having a problem here. Uh-oh. He did tag. Finally, they tag. In comes Seaman, and he helps here with the partner work over Dirty Dick. In the meantime, we have Seaman R. Thomas putting on his vaunted bear hug. Ooh, down goes Murdock. Dirty Dick hits the canvas. There's my good pal and buddy, Seaman R. Thomas. Now they're shaking hands. Well, I tell you, a little while ago they weren't too much talking to one another. Now they're shaking hands. But as this match rolls along, you're going to see this happen again, fans, where they just didn't, they just couldn't get along here. We're rolling on. This is going to take a sudden turn for the worse for Seaman R. Thomas. I can let you know about that. Coming on down. In the meantime, you can see that Seaman is doing his best. He's being a good tag partner here. See this? Now he's punching Dirty Dick while Ernie holds him. And Murdock is getting the job done here while Rhodes is appealing to the referee that it's double teaming. And it's true. It is double teaming, and that's not allowed in tag team wrestling. Percy Franklin, incidentally, is the referee of distinction in this unique match. There you see again this powerful Seaman R. Thomas with that bear hug. Nobody could put that on like the Seaman. Look at that. Look at that bear hug. We're in 1972, December the 16th, man. Where were you 9 days before Christmas in Chicago in 1972? It's 10 seconds down here. We're going to count it down because we're going to take a little break, and then we'll be back with this great classic. The amphitheater. One of the main events, that is, and it was a great one because we're going to see as it rolls along, it showed you the true temperament of Ernie the Big Cat lad, who went on from here to become one of the great legends of wrestling in Chicago. Some great battles with Bruiser coming up later in this great series, but for now you can see him here in action, going in against Dirty Dick Murdock and Dusty Rhodes with a partner, Seaman R. Thomas. Now, Seaman is taking punishment. And as we're moving along in this match, the problem is Ernie Ladd isn't taking his tags. That's right. Seaman's trying to tag out so he can get a rest because he's trying to handle both of them. And you can see here where he's been spent. He's exhausted. He's been taken to the point where he can no longer cope with two guys at once without any relief. So he loses the fall. Now he's mad, but he's got to start the next fall. And he's real mad. He figures that his partner, Ernie, the big cat lad, who is looking to make points. Ernie, the big cat, wants to become famous in his own time. So he's into Chicago to make a name for himself. He don't care about Thomas. Hey, Thomas, hey, do what you can out there, pal. He says, I'm not going to jump in there and get myself hurt. But let me tell you something. Thomas has taken a lot of abuse, a lot of punishment. The fans are starting to ride Ernie the big cat lad. But listen, you think he cares? Nah, he don't care. He's too mean to care. He's just going to stay out on that corner apron there and wait until Thomas has been pulverized. Looks like it, and Thomas is really, really upset. Now, Thomas is coming back. Thomas is coming back. Wait a minute. Oh, Ernie Ladd has decided that he's going to help his pal out. Now he's giving him some punches there. Seaman Thomas working over it real good. Hey, that looked good there. I like to see that. Now Seaman Thomas has a new breath of life. Now he got a tag. Right. Now in comes, well, Ernie Ladd must figure that Thomas has softened him up. Now I can move in against this. Hey, Ernie the big cat lad, he's a thinking wrestler. Oh, look at that big shoe into the boot. I wonder how what size that is. That must be size 20. There's a big man. Hey, big man. Look at that cat. Look at that. Grabs him by the throat, picks him up, and them boys weighing in at around 280 pounds. That's not easy to do. Hey, but that guy's strong. Into the corner turnbuckle goes Dirty Dick. And we've got a match here on our hands, but let me tell you, fans, keep this in mind. We can't get all the highlights, but this particular night, we had a serious problem develop because Ladd, late in the match, decided not to take them tags, and Thomas was hurt. In fact, Ladd turned on him. See this? Now he's punching out. Ladd's looking good here. Ladd's looking good, I got to tell you. Ladd's looking good. He's doing his, look at that, slugging in there. Ooh, and he was good at that. Let me tell you, Ernie Ladd had some good dukes on him there. He could really duke it out in that ring. I like that part about Ernie Ladd, even though, of course, it wasn't legal. Now they're arguing. Look at this. Here it is, coming to a head now. See, they're arguing there. See that? Ernie Ladd and Seaman Thomas, it's finally come to a head. They're arguing. You see this, fans? Watch this. Ernie Ladd pulls him over the top rope. Look, he's kicking him in the head. Look at that. Percy Franklin's trying to stop this. Did you see that? That's what I'm talking. Look at that. He's laying in the middle of the ring. He's going to get pinned. You see that, fans? That's what I'm talking about. You can't trust. And from that moment on, Ernie Ladd was one of the most hated wrestlers in wrestling in Chicago. Just because of that move that you see right there. He turned on, there's a pin. Of course, you can't blame Thomas for that pin. And that's the way it was this night, December 16th at the Amphitheater, 72.